While I was on my road trip, I also listened to One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This is a book that was recommended to me by my daughters, and they said it was really awesome. The audio was especially good because it's narrated by Julia Whalen, who is a narrator that I hadn't yet listened to, and everybody says I needed to, so that was on my list. So that was the first thing I listened to when we were driving across the country this past month, and it was really good and emotionally kind of gut-wrenching because it's a story about our girl, what's her name, Emma? Anyway, she has two true loves. Her first one was somebody she met in high school. Well, actually, she met them both in high school. One was a swimming star, and one was a guy that worked at her parents' and her family's bookstore. And she kind of blew him off at the beginning, fell in love with the swimming star. They ended up getting married, and then he disappears. He goes on a business trip and is in a helicopter crash and presumed dead. And after, I don't know how long she waits now, a couple years, she ends up reconnecting with the other guy, the one that worked at the bookstore, and falls in love with him. I don't think this is a spoiler because this is revealed in the very beginning. Then the first guy comes back. He didn't die after all. He sort of lived a kind of castaway experience. You know the Tom Hanks movie? He had that experience. He was on an island for years and was finally rescued and comes back. So the interesting premise about this story is what happens to the people who are left behind when something like that. Because I did keep thinking, man, he's got this crazy story, but we don't really know that much about his story. But there was a little interview with the author at the end, and she said the point is to know what happens to the people who are left behind, the loved ones who are left behind when some terrible thing like that happens. And so then our girl has to decide between her both one true loves. It's crazy. Very romantic, very, very emotional book. You know, we ended up getting the whole story, how she falls in love with both these guys. So really good. I'm giving this one 4 stars on Goodreads.